Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to the preview of Middlesbrough versus Norwich. Now I apologise, and this is out so late. Obviously, we play Norwich tomorrow. You guys have got to understand. I've still been doing a lot of work to the vlogs. Obviously, there's 2 more days of the vlog to come out, but this video is out late because, simply because I didn't get home from Florida till yesterday. I got home yesterday at dinner time. And obviously I have to unpack, I have to do loads of different things when you get home. And then I slept, try and get rid of the jet lag. I feel alright, it is 1 o'clock. Really, it's like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock time in the morning in America, but I don't feel it. I feel alright. Obviously I've done the preview. It's in front of me, I'm ready to do it, I'm ready to record it. That's why we're sat here. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, but yeah, that's why it's out so late. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it, should I say, even though it is out so late. I will be there tomorrow, don't panic. I will be at Norwich tomorrow. Obviously, as you know, I've had to miss QPR, Sheffield Wednesday and Brighton. I wasn't here, you guys see on the vlogs. If you haven't seen the vlogs yet, go watch the vlogs. I mean, some people have said they're pretty good, so you should go and check them out. And all the comments, don't worry if I haven't replied back to your comment. I have read every single comment. I just didn't get time at the time to reply back. Like I say, they normally come through my phone. So I read them all as I was going around the parks, around Disney, and obviously inside the water parks and stuff. Don't worry, I've read every single comment. I appreciate every single comment, and I will try and reply back to as many comments as I can. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this preview. Obviously, we play Norwich tomorrow. Never been to Carrow Road before, so I am looking forward to it. We have got a bit of history now with Norwich. Obviously, after that cup final that beat us in, it's kind of what people always bring up when Boro play Norwich now, which is kind of annoying. But them things happen. Obviously, as we all know, Norwich did do us 2-0 in the obviously in the playoff final. But like I say, they also did us this season as well, up at our place. A fantastic hit. I think from Madison. He's actually their top goal scorer. Madison hit the shot, went straight to the back of the net, and Boro for some reason couldn't break Norwich down. I mean, they were solid at the back of that game. The ball won't go in the back of the net, purely because we couldn't get through the defence. So Norwich set up well, and once they go 1 up, like I say, even away from home, they were very, very tight, compact, and very strong at the back. So it will be tough to break them down, I believe. This one won't be an easy game. I'm not even expecting this one to be easy for Middlesbrough. I kind of feeling like a point would be good, because these are a tough team, Norwich. Very good team at home. And they're kind of like, even though they're in the Championship, most obviously every season near enough until they go up, because they've been in the Championship for so long. In my opinion, they've kind of made themselves sort of solidified in this league, whereby they're a hard team to break down. And you know that if you have to go play Norwich away or Norwich at home, you know that Norwich are going to come in with a fight because they know this league. That's kind of how I see Norwich, so it will be tough. The manager Daniel Farke, I believe his name is, he's starting to get some decent results for Norwich. Obviously, they are losing games here and there, but every single team does. But he's doing a pretty good job at Norwich, to be fair. Obviously, the stadium, as I said, is Carrow Road, and they were founded back in 1902. And if we get into the last 5 games, they have won 3, they've drawn 1 and lost 1. I'll start with the losses and go up to the wins. So the lost 1 to Sheffield United 2-1, and that was at home. They drew 0-0 to Burton away, 0-0. And when I seen that result, I was quite surprised. I didn't think Burton were very good in this league. No offence to Burton, but they drew 0-0 to them. Fair enough. But they have beat 3 teams. Obviously, out of the last 5. They beat Brentford 1-0 away. They beat Bristol City away 1-0, which is a massive result because Bristol City, as you know, did us. They've done many other teams. They even beat Man United. So to go there and beat Bristol City, that's a pretty good achievement. And they beat Millwall at home 2-1 as well. So they have beat a few good teams along the way, and obviously they're picking up defeat to Sheffield United. But as we all know, when we play Sheffield United at Riverside, again, a very, very good team. So they're picking up points. They're picking up wins against tough opposition. So but they're a good team. That's what I think. Norwich are a good team, even though they did us in that cup final, and I might get hated for saying they're a good team and whatnot. Sometimes you've got to give teams it. They are a decent team, and I say they're a tough team to break down. They're really, really tough. So if you look at sort of their league table and their league position and see where Norwich are, Norwich are currently 13th on 40 points. That's 5 points behind Middlesbrough. And obviously a win for Middlesbrough could take us up to... No, sorry. Borough's in 8th. A win for Boro could take us up to 6th, depending on, obviously, results going, obviously, around us. Same goes for Norwich. If they win, they can go up to 11th. Obviously, they are 13th, but they can go up to 11th, depending on all the results around them. For Norwich, this one is a big game, I suppose. They can go 2 places up the table, so I suppose it is a bit of a big game for them. I say the pressure's more on Middlesbrough because, you know, I mean, the pressure's on us to get in that top 6. Everyone expects Boro to walk this league at the start of the season. Let's have it right. You know, many fans that I spoke to, many Boro fans said Boro will walk this league. And at the minute, you know what I mean, that's not happening, and that's fair enough. You know, results aren't happening for Middlesbrough at the minute. But I'm sure the good times will come. You know, January transfer window was very, very interesting for Middlesbrough fans. Obviously, Martin Braithwaite went out. That's the biggest one that shocked me was Martin Braithwaite going. I know a lot of fans of the Championship rated him highly and said, you know, and said he was a real talent, and he even said that he should be in the Premier League playing. So the fact that we let him go back to France, it kind of shocked me a little bit. So yeah, I mean, that was the biggest one. But obviously we had the new boys coming in as well. We had Harrison, and that's the one name that stands out to me, and I'm very, very excited by him, Harrison. I don't think he will be playing, so I haven't put him in my normal 11. Harrison won't be playing apparently. I don't know what it's all over. Apparently it's because of his match fitness in America. Obviously, as I've just been out there, I wanted to go watch Orlando City, but their pre-season has just started, and there's absolutely no games happening. They don't kick off their season until March. So apparently Harrison won't be playing because of Harrison's he's 100% match fit. I don't know the other two players that might be playing, but as far as I know, Harrison isn't. But like I said, big game. Obviously, Boro, you know what I mean? If we can get a victory and get up to 6th by Saturday night, that's improvement. That is a big, big positive, and then we can hopefully keep kicking on. I personally don't want to be in the playoffs. I want to be in the top 2, but I will take the playoffs if we can't get the top 2, like any fan would. But the aim for me, as a fan, I would love to see Boro in the top 2. But obviously, if playoffs happen. We have to make sure that we win at Wembley if we get there. So yeah, that's about the league table. The top goal scorers. It's the guy I've already said, James Maddison. He scored the goal down here and beat Boro 1-0. He's a very, very good player. When I watched him down here, I was very impressed by him. They've got a fantastic player in Maddison of Norwich City there. He's got 9 goals and 8 assists. He's making a real name for himself in this Championship. And you know, in the summer, if he keeps going the way he's going, I can see teams from the Premier League coming in for him. I like him a lot. If I was Middlesbrough manager, I probably would have got him from him in obviously in the start of the January transfer window, because he's a very, very good talent. He really is. James Maddison's a player that I like, but obviously I'd be panicking if he gets the ball against us on Saturday. Obviously, no doubt we will. He's got 9 goals and 8 assists. Like I say, you know, James Maddison he can create, he can score. He's a very, very good player. Then they got Josh Murphy. I've heard of his name, but I don't really know him as a player. Josh Murphy, 8 goals and 1 assist. Then they got Nelson Oliveira, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sure I got it right. Very, very good player again. He's a player that I'm very, very fond of. 7 goals and 1 assist. And for the Boro top goal scorers, there's a new player in there. It might surprise a few people because he ain't a striker. So we got Asombalonga, 12 goals. He's been on 12 goals for quite a while now. The new boy, Daniel Ayala, is the second highest goal scorer. He's got 3 goals and 1 assist. And below him is Patrick Bamford with just 3 goals. So Ayala's doing more bits than what Bamford is, because Ayala's got an assist. Bamford ain't got none. So second highest goal scorer in Middlesbrough's team is a defender. Mad. So yeah. In terms of our top goal scorers today, obviously you can see now that obviously the 3 goal scorers from Norwich have scored more goals than whatever obviously we have. But like I said, they're a big, big threat. They can score plenty of goals. Norwich, very, very good team at home. And don't get me wrong, they're strong away. I mean, they beat us down here, so I'm looking forward to this game a lot. I really am, but it will be a tough game. I'll run you through my 11. It's not really changed from the last couple of games, but I will show you. Well, I'll tell you what it is. In goal, it's The Rock. It's Darren Randolph. The back 4, Ryan Shotton, Daniel Ayala, Ben Gibson and George Friend. I wanted to put Fabio in there, but apparently he's injured, so I won't be putting him in. They're going for a straight 4, straight from the midfield. I've got Adam Traore, Johnny Howson, Ledbetter and Downing on the left. And then I've sort of sat Patrick Bamford in behind Asombalonga, so kind of like this. Like that sort of thing, instead of like this. Together. So yeah, I've got Patrick Bamford and Asombalonga up front. And that's my 11. And hopefully that's a good enough team to beat them. To beat Norwich. This will be a tough game. I'm going to go for a score prediction. And I'm going to go 1-1. I feel a 1-1. I feel in a draw. This one won't be easy. It'll be tough. But hopefully we can come out and get the job done. And that's what I'm hoping for. But like I say, I'm going to go 1-1. Honestly, if it's a point, I'll be happy with a point. I know it's miles away from me in Norwich. The A17, I think, or is it the A17 or the M17? We're going to go on all the way there. It's a long journey. So if Boro can prove me wrong on my score prediction there, or 1-1, I'll be very, very happy. But listen, to take a point tomorrow, I wouldn't be unhappy with that. So Boro fans, have a safe journey down to Norwich, and yeah, let's enjoy the football and enjoy the beers, because I won't be drinking, because it's no, I won't be drinking. But yeah, if you want to get interviews after the game, Boro Fan TV. Me, Gavin Guesty, we will be outside the away end tomorrow, so you guys can come over have an interview and tell us your thoughts on the game. You guys take care, and hopefully see some of you guys tomorrow. Up the borough.